What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Blab. Appreciate you stopping by. And without further ado, let's blab. So, yes, we did get the release or the pictures of the upcoming illustration rares from Black Bolt and White Flair. As most people can see, the art is pretty terrible. Some interesting looking cards. That looks kind of cool. I don't know. Some of these are just really, really bad. Yeah. So the special illustration rares right here, that looks really sweet. Um, the one down here, that looks great. Um, I believe there's a couple more. This Hydreigon, I mean, really, really good special illustration rares. We do know that there will be 156 illustration rares. Um, I don't know if that has anything to do with how poor some of these illustration rares have come out. I also think it's interesting with promotional cards and things like that. There's 250 plus illustration rares, and adding 156 more to the market. I just wonder what that will do to illustration rare prices. There is also some speculation that there may be an illustration rare in every pack. Seems like kind of just a rumor right now, but if there is a special illustration, or I'm sorry, just an illustration rare, an IR in every pack or in every other pack, and the hit rate is super high, it really makes you wonder how these other illustration rares will perform. You're injecting 40% of the market is going to be from Black Bolt and White Flare, and if they're super easy to hit, easy to get, then the entire special, I keep saying special, the entire illustration rare market could kind of fall apart. Maybe the best in class kind of survive. You have your Magikarps, Groudons, Squirtle. That was one of my favorite cards forever. It comes out of a pretty poor set, but maybe these survive. But a lot of these 10, 20, 30, $40 illustration rares, once you kind of get past the top 10 or so, these might all just fall off a cliff to like $5. I'm not sure. Maybe illustration rares go crazy because there's a craze after Black Bolt and White Flare. I have no idea, but I will be interested to see how the market shapes after all of the new 156 get added to the market. In terms of the artwork, the illustration rares are bad. It's also bad pictures, so we can't really tell. Really how sharp some of these are going to look, or, if the colors are there with the glare and whatnot. I really want this card. It looks like Buddy is giving you the finger. I just think it's kind of funny. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this generation, so that could be part of the reason I don't really like it. But I think the common sentiment is that, yeah, the illustration rares are not looking great. The special illustrations, on the other hand, are looking really good. But yeah, it's really no excuse when you look at Metagross Temporal Forces, $20 card. I mean, look at the detail and the storytelling, the action going on. It's just a fantastic card. This card is better than every single illustration rare I've seen here. I mean, you're gonna put this card up against stuff like this. I mean, really, really, like some of these cards are just embarrassing. Like, what is this? This looks like a certain sort of yeah, never mind. I don't know. They're just not great. I mean, this one's kind of interesting. Still, like, not even close to something like this, right? Not even close to a Magikarp. People are trying to look through, seeing like what illustration rare is going to be like the chase illustration rare. With 156 of them coming out, they're gonna be somewhat easy to hit in packs, whether they're in every single pack or every third pack, whatever. But that does mean it will be kind of hard to get a specific one. However, on the secondary market, these are all going to be like $2, $3, which makes me think, what are the other illustration rares going to do if we have an entire set of 150 plus at sub $5? I mean, every single one of these are going to be sub $5. A couple of them will get hyped up. They'll go to 30, 40, 50, and then a few weeks later, they'll be back down to 20. I think the best in class illustration rares here are going to be like $30, $20. I don't know if any of these illustration rares can hold $20, honestly. The special illustration rares, these could be a few $100. I don't know. But yeah, just wanted to give my 2 cents on. I mean, it's like interesting kind of, but like I don't know. I get it. Like I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Leave what you think in the comments. Do you think that all illustration rares are going to kind of crash? Or do we kind of have the same perspective on the SIR is looking really good here and the IR is looking really bad here? Yeah, what is... yeah, I don't know. Anyway, appreciate y'all stopping by. See you in the next one.